This story is called The White Satin Evening Gown. A young man invited a young woman to a formal dance in the town's country hall. But she was very poor, and she could not afford to buy the evening gown that she needed for such a nice occasion. "Maybe you can rent a dress," her mother said. So she went to a pawn shop not too far from where she lived, and there she found a white satin evening gown in just her size. She looked very lovely in it, and she was able to rent it for very little money. When she arrived at the dance later that night with her friend, she was so attractive that everyone wanted to meet her. She danced again and again and was having a wonderful time the whole night. But then, a few hours later, she began to feel dizzy and faint, and she asked her friend to take her home. "I think I've danced too much," she told him faintly. When she got home, she lay down on her bed. The next morning, her mother found that her daughter had died. The doctor did not understand what had caused her death, so he had the coroner perform an autopsy. The coroner found that she had been poisoned by embalming fluid. It had stopped her blood from flowing through her arteries. There were traces of the fluid on the dress. He decided that it had entered her skin when she perspired while she was dancing that night. The pawnbroker said that he bought the dress from an undertaker's helper just a few hours prior to the purchase. It had been used in a funeral for another young woman, and the helper had stolen it just before she was buried.